Yes, sir. What I really do. DC gang, welcome back to the channel. So listen here, my boys. All right, listen here, real quick. Sometimes I might be a little nuts, and I build some decks that are a little bit questionable. This is definitely one of those times. I built this crazy deck that I'm gonna show you, but before I show you, make sure you're sitting down. Make sure you didn't eat anything back because you might throw up a little bit after you see this abomination that I created. But either way, the deck goes crazy sometimes. Now, I went on an 8-game winning streak. Wait till you see the deck because you'll be like, how the heck did bro do this? I went on an 8-game winning streak and I made it to Master 4 from Master 5 because you guys, for anybody that saw the last stream, don't go watch that. It was a horrible stream. I was playing horribly. I was losing coin tosses left and right, and Konami was hating on me as per usual. But who cares? Either way, I started off with this stupidity because I was playing the deck a certain way, and I made some changes. Also, my internet was being crappy around here. That's why you see 0 turns. Then both of these duels, I just didn't have any hand traps. I'm like, I'm not even gonna do it, bro. I have no hand traps in this game. Going second, you might as well go home. And then from there, we won one, lost twice, went on an 8-game win streak, lost twice, won one, and lost again. To this one, it wasn't my internet. This one, I just left. I closed the game. I just closed the game because I was playing. I brick going second, and then Labyrinth set 5 in the back row, and I was like, you know what, bro? It's enough Yu-Gi-Oh for today. But with that being said, get ready, and yeah, here we go. that's the deck. That's it right there. You're probably wondering what the heck am I looking at? Yeah, it is. I won on an 8-game win streak with this shit, bro. Like, and it plays really crazy. I know. Listen, I'm not gonna apologize for this. I'm not even gonna explain myself. You'll see the duels. The deck goes crazy. It does a bunch of shenanigans. I basically on Friday we were streaming. I was playing Centurion, Tachyon. I think it was Centurion Tachyon or something. It wasn't working all that well. I had already made this deck and tested it out and played with it, but I didn't want to show it to you guys yet because I was gonna make a video on it. This deck goes stupid. It's just four different rogue engines combined. It's nuts. So I'm gonna break down the deck list and I'm gonna show you some replays so you see what the heck I'm talking about. We're gonna run 2 effect veilers because again. It's a rogue deck. It has a bunch of stupidity in it, but you still want to kind of survive going first. Survive going second. Also, because of the punk package, you draw 2 cards. So you might just draw into a bunch of hand traps. So we play 2 effect veilers for that reason. We're gonna play 2 maxi for maxi reasons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We play 1 ghost ogre because you can search it, so you only need 1. And if you don't search it, you might just draw into it, so it's fine. We're gonna play 3 ash blossoms for ash blossom reasons. This deck, if you get hit with the B-root and if you get hit with Fufa laws, you're not having a good time because you special summon like a gazillion times. All you're gonna do is special summon with this deck. So if you get hit with those and you don't have any hand traps, go home, bro. Just back it up. It's about that time. So we're gonna play 3 ash blossoms. We're gonna play 1 Cherakasai, of course, for the fusion, 1 wagon for the field spell, 1 Madame Spider for the trap. We're gonna play 3 Sea Gamers because you know she is the 1 card starters into a bunch of shenanigans. That's why I got her prismatic because this is my favorite engine in the game, even though it's a little dookie right now, but it still is my favorite engine. So we still play 2 copies of Primera. We play 2 copies of Tridea, 1 copy of the Tachyon Cloud Dragon, 2 copies of the Deer Note, 1 copy of the Galactic Spiral Dragon, 3 copies of the Foxy Tomb. Sorry, Foxy Tomb right there. Yeah, prismatic because I love this deck. 3 copies of the Amseti, and this was something that I added in those last 8 games. I added the Mefutef, this one, because I was only playing 2 level 8s, which is the Amseti and the Happy, but I decided to add the 3rd level 8. You're gonna see why in a second. We're gonna play 1 Centurion Gargoyle. We're gonna play 2 copies of the Galaxy Eyes Tachyon, 1 Nibiru, 1 copy of Harpy, the Feather of Dusters, 1 Triple Tactic Talent, 3 copies of the Thrust because we play a good amount of normal spells. Well, we were playing more normal spells than I am now. We play 1 copy of the Jam Extreme Session, 2 copies of the Standard Centurion, 2 copies of the King Sarcophagus, 2 copies of Emergency Teleport, 2 copies of Call by the Grave, 1 copy of Cross-Out Designator, only 1 copy of the Emblem Oath, which probably should be a 2, but apparently it was fine. 1 copy of Centurion Bonds, 1 copy of the Wake Up Centurion, 3 Infinite Impermanence, 1 Dangerous Gabu, 1 Phalanx, and then 3 copies of the Tachyon transmission, because this thing, transmigration, because I can't read, because the thing is nuts. So yeah, for the extra deck, we play one Rising Carp. We're gonna play one Ancient Fairy Dragon, which a lot of you were talking about that in the last deck, that I should have added this. It works better in this deck than anything, I'll tell you that much. Punch Jam Dragon Drive, do you have your license? I gotta check that. Baron de la Flor, we play one Yu-Gi-Oh! Punk Amazing Dragon, one Psychic Endela Punisher, one Cosmic Blazer Dragon, one Crimson Dela Dragon, do you see the red, you know what I'm saying? Centurion, Auxilia, one copy of the number 107 Galaxy Eyes, which is... I'll say something in a second. We play one copy of the Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Phantom, one copy of the number 38 Hopebringer, one number 97 Draglubion, one Divine Golden Shadow Dragon, and then one number 92 Heart Dragon. Now the extra deck, you're gonna see why it works or why it's built the way it's built when I show you the replays, because this deck, I had a bunch of fun playing it, even though it does die to 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 interruptions depending on how you draw, because you're just playing a bunch of rogue decks, and every single one of them, every single engine can die to Ash. So just to let you know, don't go building this deck thinking you're gonna be clapping people. You might, but it depends on what type of hand traps you're getting hit with. So the whole point of it, of playing the deck, is that this deck summons a bunch of level 8s. You have level 3 tuners, you have a level 4 tuner, so you could do a bunch of level 12 synchroing, level 11 Baron de la Flor, level 7 into an... You're gonna see when I get to the replays. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the content, please remember to leave that like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. I built the deck because some of you have been asking me, why don't I play more rogue decks? It's because they kind of suck in the current meta. If you're not playing a meta deck right now, you're struggling. But besides that, again, let's get into them replays. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay numero uno, number 1 of the day. And this dude was crazy because bro almost played through all of my interruptions, and you're gonna see how good this deck can be, right? So we're gonna start it up with the CM and activate this effect, get ourselves the Foxy Tune. Notice how our opponent doesn't have any hand traps. That's why we're gonna get to do what we do. So we activate this thing. We're gonna send the Phalanx to the graveyard, because instead of having Phalanx, I'd rather have 2 copies of this thing. So we're gonna special summon the Shirakasai, activate this effect. We're gonna get the Rising Carp out here. All of these are choke points. Any Ash at any point in time, you start playing Centurion, but you normal summon, so you'll be dead. So we activate, get us out of here, special summon the Deer, no special summon the Wagon, activate the Wagon, pay the life points, get the Jam Stream Session. So you can start bumping to that music. Use both of these monsters, level 5, level 3, get the Jam Dragon Drive. Start driving your opponent crazy, you know what I'm saying? Activate that thing's effect, activate the Deer, no special summon a level 8 back onto the field. Now this is up to you and how lucky you're feeling, because you could get more level 8s on the field depending on what you draw. But if you don't want to leave it to luck, then you just special summon a level 8 and make sure it's Rising Card. Don't try and special summon this thing onto the field, because then a Bestial is gonna clap you up. You don't want that to happen. So we're gonna special summon this thing back out here. We're gonna search the Madame Spider, special summon the Madame Spider with the Drive after we draw another card, which unfortunately is another Seaman. We're gonna special summon Madame Spider, pay them taxes, get the Dangerous Gabu, and we're gonna draw into Kobai. So from here we're gonna, switch over to the Divine Golden Shadow Dragon, Glagluvion. Because all you need is 2 level 8s to get into this engine. You're gonna get yourself the Chakan Cloud Dragon, activate its effect, special summon it. Are you ready for the sauce, bro? Because if you haven't seen it, that's a level 3, that's a level 4. We use both of these, get them in there. Asian Fairy Dragon. Because we're playing 4 different engines, bro. Right? Switch it up. Asian Fairy Dragon, activate, pop the fuse ball, get yourself the stand-up Centurion. Stand up out of your chair and clap, because this is crazy. We're gonna activate, special summon the level 3. Baron de la Flor, bro. I'm cooking right now. Don't stop me. Activate the stand-up. Send that Trudea to the graveyard. Put Trudea in the back. That's why you play 2 copies. Special summon Trudea. Put her back in the back. Special summon Primera from the back. A lot of back shenanigans going on. Activate Primera. Get the Wake Up Centurion. Wake him up. Wake him up out of this nightmare. Get yourself your level 8. Use both of these monsters to go into the Auxilia. Yeah, I got some sleep last night. I got a little bit of energy, bro. Activate the Auxilia. Get yourself the Gargoyle. Mind you, at any point in time, if you needed another level 8, you could activate Gargoyle. Get this thing out of here. Special summon it. It's crazy. So here we're going to activate the Divine Golden Dragon, right? We're going to go into Dragluvion. Activate the Tachyon Cloud Dragon, attach it, activate, detach the Cloud Dragon, special summon the Galaxy Ice Tachyon Dragon, set your back row, activate Auxilia, set the back. And we're still missing an engine. That's the crazy part. But I'm going to tell you what you're looking at, right? Call by the Grave, Baron de la Flor, a potential Omni Negate right here. Basically, 2 more Omni Negates and a Monster Negate in the back. That's like 7 disruptions. And 2 of them can negate a whole chain link, which is insane. And we didn't even jump into the horror shenanigans. If I could have gotten another level A on the field, we could have gotten Hopebringer out here as well, which is nuts. So yeah, that's our board. It's something simple with rogue decks. It makes me sad though to think that I have to combine 3 different engines to do what Snake Eye does on the regular. But either way, Cornfield Kodo, they're gonna activate that thing. I'm gonna immediately call by the Grave it. Because now I know I'm playing against Chimera. Chimera is one of those decks that you're playing against Chimera, but you're also playing against White Forest in it, that you're also playing against other stupidity. So not having this in the graveyard feels good. We're going to call by the grave and get it out. Because I don't need them having targeting protection, even though I'm not targeting anything, I don't think. Oh, well, this thing does. So, of course, you know, engine number 2, Fiendsmith and Graver. That's why we're all playing 50 engines in one deck, because we could do that. Fiendsmith track, activate, get yourself the Lorry. I'm letting this rock. If you're wondering why I'm not activating anything, I'm kind of being weary of triple tactic talent, that's 1. And 2, I'd rather him do all of this stupidity. As he's going to activate the Lorry special summon, I probably shouldn't let him get this much advantage. So here I decided to activate the Primera to special summon and do my shenanigans. So that way I don't get hit by infinite impermanence or anything that requires the field to be open, because now he has this, right? So he goes to the Wanted, you know, his engine number 3. I'm going to negate that with the trap. Why am I negating that with the trap? For 2 reasons. This thing is going to get him a Diablo Star, which is gonna be a problem for me, because then he goes into the 4th engine of the Asamina shenanigans. And 2, I don't want this in the graveyard, so that's why I'm negating it with the trap, so I could get it out of here so he doesn't get a draw later on, right? That's why we're doing it like this. Get it out. Get it out. It needs to go. It needs to go right now. Special summon Primera. I waited just in case he has any, you know, Maxi or whatever. Special summon Trudea. So here we're just gonna search follow-up, which is the bonds. So basically I just bring her back, get another field spell, and start the combo again. So we're gonna get the bonds to the hand, and then we're gonna activate the stand up. You know where we're going. Do you see the red? Do you see the line? Crimson de la Dragon, bring it out here. Bring it out here. Activate that thing's effect, target this thing, and special summon the Cosmic Blazer Dragon. Now somebody might be saying, Centurion is not a road deck. It might as well be. Pure Centurion? Yeah. It might as well be. Either way, Blazer back out here. Fiendsmith Requiem, of course, we know this was coming. Now, I can't negate this. I could, but I'm not going to, because then it wouldn't matter much. I'd rather just get him Fiendsmith shenanigans out here. Because at this point in time, all of this feels like bait to me. That's what it's feeling like. I'm going to let him rock. He's going to attach the Requiem, activating the Engraver, and I purposely allow him to do this. But I was thinking about using the trap here so I could just send this back. But then I'm like, I could have sworn that he summoned this from the graveyard, but I forgot. He didn't though, which became a problem later, but it is what it is. We're going to activate the Dangerous Gabu, negate that thing. Stop it. He's going to activate the other Engraver, and this is, I was like, oh shit. I thought that that's what he did, but no, he special summoned it with this, but I have the memory of a goldfish. So now he has 2 level 6s. He activates the trap. He's going to fusion summon. I'm going to allow it. It is what it is. He's going to go into La Crema, a.k.a. the lotion. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. The lotion is going to activate to try and special summon the Fiendsmith, so I'm going to negate it with the Baron de la Flor, right? I don't want this thing on the field. No bodies. Pop it. Yeah, he could burn me for the 1200. I'm cool with that. That's actually better for me. And there it is. This is the thing that I was 100% worried about the whole time. Because anytime I make a board like this, somebody has a triple tactic talent. It's known. So now I'm going to activate the Cosmic Blazer. And I didn't activate the trap because I want him to think that all of my interruptions are gone. He only saw me search for 1 trap, if I'm not mistaken. As a matter of fact, we never even searched for them, if I remember correctly. Either way, he activates the Gazelle. Yeah. Transmigration. Migrate my boy out of here. Back into the deck. It's gone. And that's pretty much it. Also, one of the reasons why I let him go so further into the Fiendsmith shenanigans is because I I hikey wanted to use all of my interruptions if I could to show off what the deck can do because the deck is kind of crazy. So with that being said, let's go to the next replay. All right, gang, here we are for replay numero dos, number 2 on the day. And, okay, I'm glad that this card showed up real quick because I'm going to explain something to you. You didn't see it in the deck list, and you were probably wondering why the heck is bro not playing 7th Tachyon in a Tachyon deck? Because it's Dookie. This deck, they got to make everything fair if it's not a meta deck. But either way, the crazy thing is that this thing can search Foxy Tune. This would have been amazing for this deck, but unfortunately, this locks you into Exceed, so you can't go into your Synchro Shenanigans and draw cards. So for that reason, I took it out because the only reason I was using it was to get the Spiral Dragon to special summon it, because if you have the level 8 Centurion monster, and if you have the Auxilia on the field, then you could special summon the Spiral Dragon, use 2 of the level 8s and go into the engine. But I was losing a card for that and it wasn't good enough, so I took it out and it became better. So here we activate Foxy Tune. I'm going to send the Tachyon to the graveyard because again, it's not that great. We're going to get hit with Ash, and this is what I'm telling you. It's my favorite engine in the game, but he gets clapped by every hand trap. So here we're going to go into the Oath. Set up Primera. We're going to get hit with a Tier Limits Castira. We're going to activate Primera. We're making turn 0 plays. Well, they're making turn 0 plays. We're going to activate the Wake Up Centurion right now. Quick effect on that. Give me my level 8 token. Special summon that Primera. He's going to special summon the Tier Limits Castira. He's going to banish the Unicorn off of his hand. We're going to activate Primera here. He's going to activate the Tier Limits Castira. We're dueling right now. The duel started before my duel started. So of course, he hit the Halfness. He hit the Halfness, he hit a Shuffler, and he started screaming at me. So sometimes in the kingdom. It is what it is, though. So he's going to get a Soliac to the hand. Of course, they're going to follow that up with the Fusion. They're going to go into the Kit de la Kalos. Bring it out here. And this is one of the reasons why I got rid of the Tachyon instead of getting rid of anything else as well. Is because I wanted to keep the triple tactic talent just in case they activated a monster effect. So here they go with Kid Kalos. They're going to get themselves the Tier Limits Heartbeat. So I'm going to normal summon Trudea, activate Trudea, put Gargoyle in the back, special summon the Gargoyle. We're going to use both of these, the level 8 token and my level 4 to go into the Auxilia. And this is how we're just going to probably get our field spell, if I remember. Yeah, that's how we get our field spell. So from here now, we're going to activate the Triple Tactic Trust. We're going to get the talent. Now, I have 3 choices, right? I could look at the hand. I could draw 2 and hope for extenders. But my extender is in my opponent's field. So we're going to take over that. Give me that. She's mine now. That's our girl. So I'm going to use her because a level 3 and a level 5 equals a level 8. Jam Dragon Drive. It's time. Activate the Jam Dragon Drive. Pay them taxes. Get myself the Snow Rabbit. Because at this point in time, I can't normal summon and there's no way for me to special summon another Punk monster, and we have 2 level 8, so we're going to use both of these level 8s here to go into the Divine Golden Shadow Dragon. You see how it all just flows through? I freaking love the deck. It is what it is. We're going to activate the Tachyon Dragon, activate its effect, get the Tachyon Dragon out of here, special summon the Galaxy Ice Tachyon, getting myself the copy of the Transmigration, activate the Divine Golden, turn it into a copy of the Hope Bringer. What? What's going on with bro? What is he doing? Where's the Tachyon? You don't need it. So we activate the Cloud Dragon, attach it to that thing, which, again, I was trying to bait out this Kelder. This isn't necessary. So he's going to send, well, actually, this is smart. He targeted the Tachyon Cloud Dragon, Primera, and the Gargoyle. And the reason why he's doing that is because I won't be able to get Primera back to get my Synchro Summon during their turn, right? Very smart on him, actually. So we get this back, and then all I'm going to do is set the Transmigration, activate the fields because we never activated, get rid of the Ghost, and just set Primera back in the back row. So we played through a bunch of shenanigans. We played through a Shuffler, we played through a Fusion shenanigans, and an Ash while making our board. And what do we end up with? 1 spell negate, basically an Omni negate, and a future Omni negate. 3 disruptions. Because the thing is that you don't need the Exceeds Tachyon monster. If this thing is on the field, this trap is activatable, just not from the hand. So you're good. You're good. So here, of course, my opponent has 5 cards in the hand, Foolish Burial Goods. They're going to send a Black Gold Laugh. This thing, ban it. Ban it. It's not that deep, honestly, but ban it. Because why not? I hate the fact that people do this. So he calls Crimson Dragon. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna activate Primera, I'm gonna activate Trudea. I have nothing to do with this. Like there's nothing for me to synchro in right now. So I'm just putting bodies on the field. He's gonna activate the heartbeat to get rid of my field spell, which congratulations. But he doesn't know that I don't have anything. I could have had a Lagati and draw a card, right? So I guess this is kind of smart. He's going to send the Soliek. Also, that's smart. I'm going to get my field spell back that he sent to the deck. He's going to activate the Soliek. He's going to get the Tilemis Kashira back in the hand. Activate a Sharon. Sharon going to special summon, send the Tilemis Kashira. He did hit a Sharon after using Sharon to send the Kashira. So now he's going to mill everything. No, he's not. And this is why this card is nuts. Negate Chain Link 1, negate Chain Link 2. Well, they don't go back into the deck. They just stay there, which is better. So now, of course, engine number 5, Fiendsmith Engraver. Fiendsmith is just stupid, bro. So yeah, now link it off. Go into the Requiem. It beats what it beats. Activate the Requiem. Get it out of here. Special summon the Engraver back onto the field. He has both of the bodies that he need. He's going to activate the Requiem, getting rid of a monster on the field. And of course, he's going to go for the Hopebringer, which I haven't even activated yet. Which is nuts because this thing says spell. And if I read this, where's it at? Once per turn, when a spell card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect you can negate that activate. And if you do, attach that card to this as material. It says spell right there, Konami, but of course I can't negate that, so I'm just gonna lose my monster because apparently it's not a spell. It says it's a spell, but it's not because Yu-Gi-Oh! So here they're gonna use both of these, going to the moon of the closed heaven, activating its effect for no reason. Normal summon the Tilemis Rhinoheart, send the Havness to the graveyard, activate the Havness, they're gonna fusion summon into the Tilemis Rule de la Kalos. He's just being rude for real. And then he's gonna use both of these monsters to go into the sequence. Regular shenanigans. He activates the sequence. He's gonna use all 3 of these monsters and he's gonna fusion summon into the Desire, which I thought he was gonna go into Beatrice, but this kind of makes more sense because he already used both fusion monsters. But how many cards do you have? A Snow would have been crazy too, but it's fine. So here he's gonna attach that thing. So now he has a special summon negate and basically 2 card negates. He's gonna pop the Tachyon, get it out of here. Then he's gonna pop the Primera. That's gonna leave us with 2 cards on the field. End phase, I'm gonna activate the Auxilia. Of course, he's gonna negate that with the Desires. So sad times in the kingdom. Sad times in the kingdom. It is what it is. So here, we're not too worried. We joined to this thing and I normal summoned it. Why? For 2 reasons. This is a Psychic and Punisher. It's also an amazing dragon to bounce back, but I still have this thing. So by doing this, I get to draw a card, and if I draw a card, then this thing is life as well. So just normal summon this, I'm getting a lot of resources, but now I'm gonna get negated. So he's gonna negate the wagon, and then I think he also negates the phalanx, yeah. So both of these get negated. I'm like, it's fine. That's gonna activate the Jam Dragon Drive, because if you negate one of my punk monsters, Jam Dragon Drive is gonna special summon. He's gonna negate the special summon with the Rukalos. So I'm like, okay, we got both of the disruptions out of here. I get to play the game. Activate, get my Gargoyle here with the Primera. Use both of these for the Trudea. We're gonna use the level 8 and the level 4. No, what? Level 8 and level 3 to go into the Amazing Dragon. And I forgot that this thing is untargetable because I didn't read this thing. I was reading this. I was like, let me show it. Something protected you, but it's this thing that protects us. I forgot. It is what it is, so I'm going to send both of these cards back into the hand. I'm going to activate the Gargoyle and bring the Gargoyle back to the hand as well. Give me that as mine. Send these back. Get them out of here. Now I go into attack position. We're going to slap over this thing. Slap him for the... Oh, yeah. He gets to activate, send a card to the graveyard. For some reason, he decided to send a Trudea. Well, actually, that makes sense. Let me see. Yeah, he was paying attention because he knows that I have this in the hand. So he sent Trudea. Okay, that makes sense. He was trying to prevent me from doing the level 12 play, but it didn't matter much. We're gonna slap him for the 3000. We're gonna activate the stand up. Activate stand up. Set the Gargoyle. Get it out of here. I'm gonna get Primera. Bro, it's done. Bro, it's done. That was a freaking duel, bro. That was a freaking duel. So with that being said, let's continue. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay number 3 of the day. And this is against Tenpai. I don't think I have a going second replay. I could have sworn I had one, but I didn't save it. So you might not see a going second replay. Either way, we're going to get the wagon, get the field spell here. We're going to activate the field spell. I specifically did it like this. I think I was trying to keep the attack. It would have been... Nah, because if I activate this and it gets negated, this wouldn't even matter. All right, this makes sense. So we're going to send the Foxy Tune. We're going to send the Tachyon. We're going to special summon the Sharakasai to go into the Rising Carb. And this is what I'm telling you. A simple Ash. Right now, your whole career is done. So we're going to draw a card, though, because we pay taxes. Oh, also, an infinite impermanence. And you might be done. But fortunately for us, we're not just playing Punk. So we're going to draw into it. I specifically... Did I search this? No, I just drew into this, which is better. So we're just going to activate, banish the Foxy Tune in the graveyard, special summon the Foxy Tune. If one of your engines gets stopped, switch to the other. We're going to get to level 8, Divine Golden Dragon. Bring it out here, activate its effect. Getting myself the Tachyon Cloud Dragon, activating it, special summon it. Activate its effect, get us out of here. We're going to special summon the Galaxy Ice Tachyon. Getting ourselves a Transmigration. We're going to activate the Golden Dragon because... We're going to make Jagluvion, but at this point in time, we're going to end up with 3 disruptions? 4 disruptions. 3, 4, 4. 4 disruptions. Because we're going to go into the number 38 Hopebringer. We're going to activate the Cloud Dragon, attach it, and we're just going to set back row. So it's 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 disruptions. Again, as long as you have this thing on the field, this is activatable from your back row. So we have a banish a card, a spell negate, and basically transmigration. There's nothing else we could have done. Heavy Storm, so I'm going to activate the Hopebringer. I have to because, again, my best trap, my best interruption is in the back row. I can't allow that to be gone. They're going to normal summon the Lurry. I'm going to banish the Lurry. Now, again, it's a normal summon. We already negated a spell. I don't know exactly what the heck I'm playing against. But, yeah, Sangan, the Sangan. So we're going to activate the trap on the Sangan, get that thing out of here. I'm guessing he didn't have any more follow-up because... He knew we searched this. So get that thing out. Oh, never mind. This is what happened. Because I'm the luckiest person on the planet when I play this game. Bro didn't need to search anything. Bro just opened up with 2 Sangan Kaiman. And my trap only... Shut up, bro. It doesn't matter. Either way. Getting himself the Chandra here. Normal summon, well, special summon the Chandra. And this is the funny thing. He goes to attack. And when he does the attack, he didn't activate the effect. So, yeah, I'm going to activate my Hopebringer. He has to crash into me. He lost his Chandra, bro. Hopebringer is anti-Tempai, just so you know. Now, if he would have had the Fadra, the white one and the green one, it would have been a whole different story. But because he has to target me and it's the Chandra, yeah, he got smoked. So with that being said, let's continue. All right, my boys, here we are for replay number 4, number 4 of the day. And we're going against the Cash people, if I'm not mistaken. So, of course, we're going to normal summon Trudea, activate Trudea as a Primera. And I started with Trudea as a bait, because if they stop this engine right now, it's fine. I will just go into the Amseti, and then, you know, I'm going to get my level 8 to go into my attack and shenanigans with already having a copy of this. And Maxi and Kobe, I was like, it's cool. So, of course, they have their own Maxi. They're going to throw that thing out. So, I'm going to Kobe the Grave that immediately. Come on, bro. I got a special summon like a zillion times. So, get that thing out of here in the mañana, which makes it easier for me to identify what the heck I'm going to get rid of where I'm Amseti, because Maxi is negated. So here we're going to special summon Primera, activate her effect, get the standard Centurion. We're going to activate the Amseti, send itself in the Maxi to the graveyard, get the King Sarcophagus, join to Ash, amazing, activate King Sarcophagus, set the field spell. The Ash doesn't matter because we're going to get rid of it. What? I'd rather have this than an Ash, bro. And I have to combo off. This deck is fair. You actually have to pay things in order to do things. You don't just do things without having to pay a cost. You have to get rid of cards. So you special summon a Gargoyle. We're going to use a level 8 and level 4 to go into the Auxilia past the Ox. You know what I'm saying? Activate that thing's effect. Activate the Gargoyle. Gargoyle going to come back to the hand. I need that. I need all of my resources. I need them back. So here we're going to get ourselves a copy of the Phalanx, because I'm going to send the Phalanx to the graveyard to send the Happy, special summon the Happy. Special summon the Horus, the Amseti. Now we got our 2 level 8s to go into our Xyz engine, go into the Divine Golden Dragon, activate that thing's effect, getting myself the Cloud Dragon, activating it, special summon it, get it out of here, so I can special summon the Tachyon Dragon back onto the field. Activate the Tachyon Dragon, get myself another Transmigration, activate the Golden Shadow. We're gonna go into our copy of the number 107 Galaxy Tachyon Dragon, because now we have a level 8. We need this thing on the field, right? So since we have the extension, activate, get the Auxilia out of here, special summon the level 8, use both of these monsters to go into our number 97 Dragluvion. That way we activate the Phalanx. Phalanx gonna banish, special summon the Auxilia back out here. Now we get to activate the Dragluvion. Do not activate this until you're done special summoning for the rest of the turn. This is the last thing you activate after you special summon everything. So that's what we're gonna do, special summon the whole bringer now. Attach a material to the thing, and that's why we have to play this thing, because if you don't have it, then you don't have anything to attach. You kind of have to attach something after you use this, so that's why we play a copy of that. And then we're just gonna activate the Cloud Dragon, attach it to the whole bringer, set it back for my turn. Activate Auxilia, set Primera in the back. That's your board. Which is still kind of insane that these are rogue, they're just engines. So yeah, we have a spell negate, we have a potential Omni negate, we have basically 2 more Omni negates, and that's pretty much it. It's just 4 disruptions. Just 4 disruptions. So here they're gonna special summon the Unicorn, activate the Unicorn. I'm gonna let it rock. They're gonna get the birth to the hand. They're gonna activate the birth. We're gonna hope bring it that thing. I need that. Bring it back out here. I'm gonna take care of that real quick. And we're gonna activate Primera and Trudea. Now here I had to make a sacrifice, which I'm gonna explain in a second. You should know by now. This thing is on the field. You should know the sacrifice, right? So we negate that thing, attach it to us. He's gonna activate this thing's effect. I'm gonna activate Primera, and then I'm gonna activate the stand up. Now mind you, I could have negated this, but I'm like, honestly speaking, with the way that I'm playing, I have like 2 more engines in the deck, and it's fine. Whatever he wants to banish is fine, which is gonna banish the Crimson Dragon, right? Well, he's gonna banish the other level 12 that I make, the Blazer. He's definitely gonna get rid of the Blazer here, but I wanted to see, because a lot of people had to wait a few minutes when they were playing this. They took a few minutes trying to figure out what the heck to get rid of for my extra. They're like, what the heck is bro playing? Magic is what I'm playing. Pure magic. So here, of course, they're gonna get rid of the Blazer. I can't synchro into anything. Planet Pathfinder, normal summon, activate. I'm gonna use the Transmigration on that. Stop it. Because we basically lost one of our interruptions with the Kashtira. So of course he's gonna activate the Kashtira tier limit, special summon that thing, banish an ogre, activate its effect, banish, will send 3 to the graveyard, use both of the level 7s to go into a number 11 Big Eyes. Yeah, we had another trap, bro. So he's gonna activate, trying to take over the Tachyon. We're gonna activate the Transmigration, negate it, bounce it back to the extra deck. And yeah, he still has the Fenrir. So special summon the Fenrir, activate the Fenrir, getting himself the Kashira Rysar. And this is why I like playing this deck. You could play through full interruptions, bro. Like why do we need 8 interruptions in the game? Why is that necessary out of a deck? Like, this should be like this. If I have 4 or 5 interruptions, that should be good, bro. But this game is crazy. Either way, special summon the Rysar. They're going to banish a Kashtira Teosa. Teosa is going to activate. And he's just going to get an Ogre to the hand. And he just banished nothing that mattered. Bro scooped, I think. Right? Yeah. There was nothing for him to do. He could go into a Shangri. Doesn't matter. You go into Shangri, I'm gonna get rid of that thing because I can negate it literally in the battle phase and slap over it. It's not even a problem. And then we have a bunch of damage. Once you negate it, slap over it, we have lethal damage on the field. Not to mention that I don't even need to slap over it. King Sarcophagus is on the field, special summoning Happy, special summoning Amseti. Just move it out of the way. Yeah, it's GG's. Let's continue. Right here we are for replay number, I forgot. I think I have 2 more for you though. But this one is just to show you one of the other crazy boards that you can make with the deck. Anytime you open up Teleport, With protection, you're having a good day. Special summon C aim and activate its effect at the Foxy Tune. Foxy Tune gonna activate. I'm gonna get rid of the Infinite Impermanence for obvious reasons, right? I'm protected against Maxi. I'm protected against anything else. This is a one card combo into our other engine, so we're good. Special summon Shirakasai, get us out of here. So we can go into the Rising Carp. Rising Carp, special summon Deer Note, special summon Wagon. Wagon gonna activate. Get the Jam Extreme Session. We're gonna use both of these. Get into Jam Dragon Drive. Pay your taxes. Special summon the level 8, like I said, every time. Get yourself the Maran Spider. Special summon the Maran Spider after you draw another card. Unfortunately, it's still protected thrust, and he hasn't activated anything, so this is useless. As we special summon Maran, get a copy of the Dangerous Gabu. We're gonna join to an Infinite Impermanence. Ironically, normal summon Chudea, activate Chudea. Special summon Primera, activate Primera. Search for the stand up. And stand on business. As we activate that thing's effect, get rid of the thrust because it's useless. We're gonna set Gargoyle in the back, activate Gargoyle, special summon it, use the stand up, which we don't need to, but I did, to go into Auxilia. Now my board could have been crazier, but I made a mistake, and you're gonna see why. So we're gonna chain the Gargoyle into the Auxilia. Gargoyle gonna come back to the hand. Auxilia is gonna search me a copy of the Wake Up, right? So this is where I goofed. I used both of these monsters to make my level 11. Because sometimes I think about a plan and I do the complete opposite of what I thought about. We're going to go into Psychic and Punisher. So now I'm going to activate the Wake Up, set the token in the back. We're going to activate the Gargoyle, get rid of the Phalanx, special summon the Gargoyle. And this is where I'm going to tell you in a second. We're going to use both of these level 8s to go into the Divine Golden Shadow. We're going to activate its effect. Get ourselves the Tachyon Cloud Dragon, activate it, special summon it, get it out of here so we can special summon the Tachyon. Bring it out here, activate its effect, get ourselves our copy of our trap, Tachyon Migration, activate the Wake Up, send the Phalanx, Phalanx gonna activate, special summon the Auxilia back onto the field. Now this is where I goofed, right? When the level 3 and the level 8 were on the field, instead of making Psychic and Punisher with them, I should have just activated this and use the level 3 and the token to make Psychic and Punisher. That would have left me 2 level 8 bodies on the field to make another Exceeds. That's where I messed up. This board could have been extremely better, as we're going to detach to going to the Hopebringer. That we're going to attach the Cloud Dragon to the Hopebringer, and we're going to set our back row, activate Auxilia. Auxilia going to set Primera in the back. This board is kind of nuts, bro. And again, we could have ended up with the Exceeds if I wasn't an idiot. But I'm going to tell you what the heck my opponent has to deal with. He has to deal with a potential Omni Negate right here, another Omni Negate, a Monster Negate, another Monster Negate, and a Spell Negate, plus Ash Blossom. Plus, good luck getting rid of this thing when I have 5,000 life points left. Good luck with that. Just good luck with that one. Unfortunately, I was hoping this would have been a meta deck that was contesting against me. They played Dark Ruler, which, you want to know how many things get negated here? That's it. Which basically, this doesn't matter. All he's negating is Hopebringer with this. My back row is the problem. Activate Nadir Servant, I have an Ash Blossom. Defeats. We're not allowing that. That's not what we're doing. And yeah, unfortunately, it's a weird deck. They activate Amputation, the Shinobi, Bornes, Peacock, special summon a Candle. I'm gonna negate the Candle. I'm just sad that this wasn't like a meta deck, because why I gotta destroy these little road decks that don't do nothing? Yeah, he gonna activate Domenica Ecclesia, special summon it, activate Ecclesia, Infinite Impermanence deck. He Dark Ruler no more my whole board. And it just didn't matter, bro. It just never mattered. And the reason why I left this on the field, if you're wondering, or why I even activated it and had it on the field, is because I'm not going to use this as material because I still want my trap to be activatable. So if I didn't have this on the field, I would have to use this as material. This would have been shut down. So that's why I left the token out here. So Infinite Impermanence that, we don't need to find out what the heck that's going to do. Because even though it's a rogue deck, I'm still worried. I don't know what the heck I'm playing against. So I'm going to use the stand up here. With the stand up, with the token, the level 4, we're going to go Crimson Dragon. You know where this is going. We're going to search the bonds, activate the Crimson Dragon, make the Cosmic Blazer. Bring it out here. He's going to activate Ultimate Slayer, which is insane. So I'm going to activate the Transmigration. And that's crazy. Because Ultimate Slayer, I cannot respond to that thing with Cosmic Blazer. So having this thing on the field is actually really crazy. Because it's going to protect you from things that you normally wouldn't be protected from. So get this thing out of here. This little deck would have smoked me if it wasn't for all the stupidity that I had. Either way, they're gonna get Sensation, Inception, activating it, and this is so sad, bro. He's gonna special summon the Peacock that he has in the hand. I don't even know what the thing does. If this thing is ritual summon, you can add one spell from your deck to your hand that mentions Spirit Monster. Yeah, why would I? You show me that everything is done. It's over, brother. We're gonna negate that thing, and legitimately I have no worries, because even if he could do anything from here, how do you out the Psychic and Punisher and then get rid of this board with barely anything in your hand? I'm so sad that this wasn't like a meta deck, bro, because I was like, why are you making me face these people, Konami? I built this so I could smoke meta decks with it. That's all I wanted to do, even though most of the time you might get smoked yourself, but it's a part of the game. Let's continue. Now, I'm not going front. This duel is crazy. This one right here, yeah, this duel is nuts. It's a little crazy. Because you're going to see, we normal summon, and his field glowed. As soon as I put this thing on the field, his field glowed. So I'm assuming you either have Maxi, Fufolos, Effect Veiler, or Infinite Impermanence. So if this is going to get negated, I'm going to get a draw out of it. That's what I was thinking, right? So we're going to pay the taxes, getting ourselves another Foxy Tune to the hand. We're going to draw a card. We join to a Happy, activate the Foxy Tune, set himself, and probably the Happy, because now he shows up the Maxi. I don't have anything to stop the Maxi, right? Send the Happy to the graveyard, special summon Madame Spider. He just drew into the Fufolos, Prismatic. So yeah. Activate the Fufolos. We activate the Madame Spider, getting our Dangerous Gabu. I'm gonna draw another card. We draw into the King Sarcophagus. The crazy thing is that this board would have been so juicy, bro. This is full combo. We could legitimately just do this. We have already a level 8. All I have to get rid of is Nibiru. We have 2 level 8s to get into our Xyz. If I draw anything that's Centurion wise, this could have been a great board. But against this, could I deck you out? I might have been able to deck him out. Nah, probably not. I don't freaking know. But we left it like that because we have one monster negate, another monster negate, and a Nibiru. We have 3 disruptions. So, of course, Fiendsmith Engraver. I don't have an Ash, so I have to let this rock. He's going to get the track, activate the track. Track going to activate, getting himself the Lorry. We're going to try and speed this up because now they're going to send the Lorry. Lorry going to activate Special Summon, link it up into the Requiem. Requiem going to activate, get it out of here, Special Summon another Engraver. Requiem going to attach himself to it. He's going to activate the Engraver to basically bounce the Madame Spider to the graveyard. I'm fine with that. I ain't got no problem. Normal Summon an Airlifter. So we're going to negate that with the Dangerous Gabu immediately, because now I know what you're playing. Now I know what I need to do. We're gonna gain life points because she's still on the field. He's gonna use both of these monsters to sequence into the sequence. It makes sense, right? Activate that thing's effect. He's gonna use both of these monsters to go into the Lotion, aka La Crema. La Crema gonna activate, special summon Engraver back out here. See, this is the problem, right? I threw rocks at him. You gotta throw the rock. Dwayne De La Johnson, one time for the one time, because at this point in time he could make Apollo, he could make Caesar, and me knowing that I'm playing against this deck, I'm like, nah, you're definitely making one of those. So nib everything. Of course I still gotta get burned with the La Crema. I'm fine with that. And he has a rescue special summon the Airlifter back onto the field. And anytime I play against this deck, which is not a lot because not a lot of people play it anymore, they always have this thing in their hand. You're gonna see. As they're going to activate the Engraver, send the La Crema back into the deck, special summon this thing. And bro decided to use the token in this to make IP Mascarenita. Which I get it. He needed to send another body to the graveyard because you're going to see why. But wouldn't it have been better to just make SP the Little Knight now then? I don't know. Because, look, they always have the Turbulence. They never have to search for it. They always have a Turbulence when I play against them. So they got the Turbulence. Luckily for us, he didn't go into the SP, the Littlest Knight. So this Effect Veiler is definitely effective. Negate that thing, get it out of here. Well, not get it out. It's still on the field. Of course, that's still 3 bodies on the field. He's going to go Battle Phase Crash because he doesn't want me to nib slap into the IP Mascarenita. Slap us for the 18. Slap us for the 800. I'm fine with all of that end phase. It bees what it bees, right? So here we join to an Infinite Impermanence. I can't Infinite Impermanence because this is on the field. So I'm going to activate the Foxy Tune. Foxy Tune, send it to the graveyard. Of course, he has an Ash. Again, my favorite engine in the game just dies to an Ash. Any single card in the Punk engine dies to an Ash. So yeah, IP Mascarenita, going to the SP the littlest knight, and I'm so happy that bro got impatient because, well, I have a normal summon. So I guess, okay, it made kind of sense, right? Like, I understand why he's doing this, but bro was being a little impatient because he's just gonna banish my field spell, right? We get negated, banishes the field spell, get it out. And my thing is just, he probably doesn't, just in case I do have a normal summon Punk, did I show him that I'm playing a different engine? Okay, no, I'm not. Well, we're playing Horus, right? But if he didn't do this, I would have lost 100%. Because the only play I got left is setting this in the back, and if he would have done this, got rid of this, then it's over. All I have is an infinite impermanence. But because he didn't do that, King Sarcophagus, especially summon the Happy. Happy gonna attack over this thing. I got another card in the hand that I can get rid of, and special summon Amseti. We're going to our Exceed shenanigans, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Get rid of infinite impermanence, send the Amseti special summon to level H, Divine Golden Dragon. Because when your first engine gets messed up, you gotta switch to your second one. Go to the Divine Golden Shadow, getting myself attacking Cloud Dragon. I built this deck because if a meta deck can do this, Rogue deck should be able to do it, bro. I'm just trying to have fun. Galaxy Chakan Primal, get ourselves the trap, activate the Golden, detach 2 materials, special summon Jaglubion back onto the field, activate the Cloud so we could attach it, so we could detach it of the Jaglubion, and we're just gonna special summon the 38 Hopebringer, right? Set the trap and end our turn. See, I didn't go into Tachyon because if this thing is on the field, I don't have to go into Tachyon. And instead of having 1 disruptions, I have 2. I have a spell negate and then I have basically an army negate against nothing but the engraver in the hand and whatever they drew, right? Which of course they're gonna activate the engraver. Engraver gonna send a card back, special summon itself. He's gonna attach. Wait, what? Oh, he has to link off into the Requiem before he does anything. I thought the Requiem was in the graveyard. Activate Requiem, send it to the graveyard, special summon Engraver. Of course, he's going to attach the Requiem to the Engraver. And again, Konami, this thing says it's a spell, but Yu-Gi-Oh! So, get rid of the thing. We lose our spell negate, which is crazy because he activates this now. And this is a whole combo for him. So, yeah, no, transmigration. Because at this point, you don't have a normal summon. You already activated both of the effect of this thing. There's nothing you can link into besides the moon. And what are you going to do with that? Nothing. So here we join to emergency teleport. I decided not to be him, bro. Just special summon Happy. Special summon the Glory. Send this down. And we have lethal damage on the field. Make sure you attack with this before you attack with Exceed monsters. Because you always got to attach. It's mandatory. Slap it for the 3,000. There was way more that we could have done there. That emergency teleport is so many things right now, so much extension, it's not even funny, but we didn't need to. So let's continue. All right, familia, here we are for the last replay of the day. And this is again a stun deck. I don't remember what happened, but something happened. I think this is funny. Emblem Oath. We set the stand-up Centurion. We normal summon CM. Yeah, don't do this, actually. Don't be stupid. So always start with the Punk engine. If you have to set a stand-up, I should have just set a monster in the back. I should have just set Primary in the back instead of the field spell. This was dumb. Don't do this. Don't do this because this is the last field spell you want on the field. So yeah, we're just gonna do the Punk shenanigans, going to the Rising Carp, get it out, regular, special summon. This is why you don't do this because I have to. Well, I'm gonna activate send Maxi, special summon today. Did bro just send Maxi to the graveyard? I want to duel, bro. I don't really be caring about Maxi like that. So set Primera, activate Primera, special summon, get the Centurion, activate Centurion, get my token, use both of these, go into the Auxilia, activate the Auxilia, and instead of searching the Phalanx, or I order level 8, I have to search another stand-up because I'm an idiot. So it is what it is. Activate upon Jam Extreme Session, go with both of these, Jam Dragon Drive, pay the light points, special summon the other level 8. Again, make sure it's not the light one. Just don't do that. So here we're going to draw a card after we search Madame Spider, activate Madame Spider, get the Dangerous Gabu, join to the Ghost Ogre, go into our Divine, getting ourselves the Taken Cloud going special summon. See, because right here we could have just, if I wasn't an idiot, I could have just made the level 7, special summon this thing, maybe run the floor, pop this, and we could have went into our stand-up, which would have been better than what I just did. So yeah, special summon the Tachyon, get the Transmigration, use both of these, go into Psychic and Punisher, activate the Divine, get a Jaglubion, attach the Cloud Dragon, detach the Cloud Dragon, special summon the Tachyon. Again, we could have definitely ended with a whole bringer out here. Set our back row and our turn, activate Auxilia, set that Primera. The crazy thing about this deck is you're playing hand traps, and you're playing 3 copies of this. You're drawing into hand traps. Again, Call by the Grave, Monster Negate, Omni Negate, freaking potential Omni Negate, and then Ghost Ogre. 5 disruptions, which is cool, bro. Oh yeah, and then you have to deal with him. Here's the funny thing about super polymerization. Yeah, we lost both of these, or whatever he just took off of the board, but it's cool. And you're probably wondering, why wouldn't he get rid of the 2 light monsters? This thing does not affect towers. As far as I'm concerned, he can't super poly Punisher. Somebody correct me on that if you made it this far into the video, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. He goes to the Starving Dragon, get a huge attack boost, activate his effect. He's trying to copy the effect of Psychic and Punisher, and I just use Transmigration, get it out of here, and it's done. Yeah, I just wanted to show you certain mistakes that you shouldn't make in the deck, because the deck kind of flows together. You always have to start with the Punk Engine, because that's what you're going to draw from. If it's bait, it's fine. You just switch to your other engine if you have it. It's cool. That's crazy. So with that being said, let's get back to the deck list. All right, familia. So like I said earlier, the reason why I'm not playing the 7th is because I was only playing the 7th to search this thing. And it just wasn't coming up often. And then having to... You already have to get rid of a card with Foxy Tune. You already have to get rid of a card with the stand up. So having 3 ways of getting rid of a card was not that great. And you honestly don't need it, as you can see, to play all of the engines together. You just need to get a lot of level 8 bodies on the field. You're going to be fine. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to play the Nebula instead of this thing. Now that I think about it, it's probably way better. It's just more conditional. Not really. But either way, this is the deck list. Again, I built this deck as a statement because everybody's playing meta engines together. I'm like, what if I make a rogue engine together and see if I could try to copy what a meta deck does? I was just trying to have fun. And ironically, I did pretty decent with it. It does pretty decent, and it feels hella fun to play because you almost never end up on the same boring ass board of generic shenanigans. It's not going to happen. So with that being said, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you did, please leave the like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, because why not, bro? I make great content sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's but you know. So with that being said, continue having a great day, and I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace.